Over the past 12 months, the Danish monarchy has experienced a whirlwind of unexpected events, the intensity of which has changed not only the lives of its main protagonists, but also the life of the entire country. It all began on November 7th, 2023, when the publication of a photograph shook the royal house. No one could have predicted what was to come, not even Frederik himself, who was then the crown prince and is now the King of Denmark. What seemed like a facade of stability and family happiness was suddenly called into question. Frederik, as he is now called, had maintained an impeccable public image until that moment, strengthened by his marriage to Mary Donaldson, an Australian woman he married in 2004, with whom he has 4 children. The couple created an idyllic picture of love and unity. But everything changed in an instant when Frederik travelled to Madrid. What initially seemed like an insignificant publication affected not only Frederik and Mary's personal lives, but also the Danish crown. Mary, for her part, faced this news at the worst possible time, during an official visit by King Philippe and Queen Letizia to Copenhagen. The irony of the timing could not have been greater. Despite her efforts to remain composed during the events, the tension became evident on several occasions. As soon as the official events concluded, Mary decided to temporarily leave Denmark and travel to her homeland in Australia with her younger children to distance herself from the media storm. Frederik, realizing the seriousness of the situation, later travelled to Oceania with his daughter Isabella, seeking to reunite with his wife. It was in Australia that Mary and Frederik decided to overcome the crisis. This challenging period became a true test for the couple, and just when many thought it would be impossible to return to the way things were, their love shone especially brightly. At the same time, Queen Margrethe, who had always insisted that she would never abdicate, unexpectedly announced her retirement during her traditional New Year's speech, ending more than 5 decades as head of state. Frederik was crowned on January 14, just 2 months after everything came to light. The transfer of power happened quickly and meaningfully, sealed with a symbolic gesture. Frederik, standing on the balcony of the majestic Christiansborg Palace, kissed Mary before a cheering crowd. The eyes of the new king glistened with emotion as the public applauded his step forward. Thus began a new chapter for the couple, this time as the King and Queen Consort of Denmark, with a firm intention to leave behind any shadow of the crisis. Today, a year after the spread of those images, the situation looks radically different. Frederik and Mary have worked tirelessly to restore their relationship. They have publicly demonstrated their affection and unity at numerous official events, striving to project an image of a renewed and strengthened marriage. Even their eldest son, Crown Prince Christian, stayed away from the controversy, temporarily living in Africa and refraining from commenting on the images that forever changed the family dynamics. However, not everything was easy for Mary. At the award ceremony on Children's Aid Day, she was visibly moved. Reported by the Danish publication Bjardelbladet, the Queen could not hold back her tears during the speech of laureate Eva Vidal. Emotions seemed to overwhelm her at a particularly sensitive moment, on the eve of the anniversary of one of the most difficult times in her life. These were tears not only of sorrow but also of relief, an acknowledgement that the family had overcome serious challenges and emerged even stronger. Now, the Danish monarchy seems to be reborn in a new light. Mary and Frederik have not only decided to rebuild their union, but also to rethink their vision of the monarchy as an institution. Together, they work on projects related to charity and health support, which adds even greater importance and depth to their work. They actively support initiatives aimed at helping families and children, undoubtedly contributing to the positive perception of their role in society. Mary has repeatedly stated that it was her love for her family and her sense of responsibility to the Danish people that gave her the strength to move forward. This time became a true test of their marriage, but it also became a period of renewal when they had the opportunity to see each other with fresh eyes. Their sincere desire to restore what was broken is truly admirable. The Danish royal couple, despite all the trials, has shown everyone that even in difficult moments, it is possible to maintain dignity and confidence. Frederik and Mary took up the challenge of fate, and today they stand together at the threshold of a new phase, determined to build a better future for their family and for Denmark as a whole. The story of this royal couple, full of ups and downs, once again proves that even the most revered dynasties are not immune to life's challenges, and that despite everything, love and devotion can prevail. This situation has shown that all difficulties can be overcome if respect and loyalty to each other remain. The public, in turn, supports them and hopes that new challenges will only strengthen their union. Frederik and Mary show us an example of how important it is not to give up and keep moving forward despite difficulties. Their story is a reminder that family love and mutual support can overcome any obstacles. May this royal couple continue to inspire us with their devotion, determination, and true love.